Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Daniels. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Past the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a quick grab.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Terry. And the gain just good enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas. All right, let's get it. Ready.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff to the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Gain moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The sure hands. It's Simon. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Throwing for his running back. Finds his man. It's Simon. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. looking to throw yet again. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Reed. The receiver grabs it. Sets up a second down play. Throwing up play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made by the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks free. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. They get the second half started with their running play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your...
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Simon. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he throws it deep. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He can go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. How about that for a defensive touchdown to tie this football game?
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to do a pick six in the last possession. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. Comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and keeps that foot in bounds. That's a solid gain along the left side.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's got a first down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They'll finally bring them down, but what a play to take away and a huge game on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas. Let's go. Right. Single.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Simon. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the left side. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Important third down play coming up. Play-action fake, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the third down pressure worked.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. With the catch, it's Scott. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Ran by the receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's a keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He stays alive. He's going to take off here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the PAT is good. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Dropping back. It's Reed. Over the middle. It's Simon. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Here the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.